Gemini, you are showing up with some alternative energy this week. I love it because it's really talking about a shift and a change into your higher self, yeah? You are powering forward with your unique idea, whatever you're in mission doing. You're hearing the divine, you're connecting. We're getting a little bit of mathematics, formula code, vibe coding. I want to talk about mesh a little bit, like service mesh. I want to talk about algorithms. I want to talk about different kind of engineering and mechanics. But in any area of life, you're locking in. I'm getting fashion too, fashionista. Yeah? I'm getting someone really, really alternative. I can pick up on like witchy, shamanic tribe, alien alternative, like some out there queer but not quite queer. It could be seen as queer, but it's not really. It's just you being you because you're a vibe. I'm connecting with someone who is a vibe. It's a vibe all the time, yeah? That's what you're giving. And you've got this really, really gorgeous energy around you right now. You're looking really, really beautiful, okay? So whatever you're doing and however you're showing up, it's really unique, yeah? You look hot, that's the main thing. And it's really nice because whatever you're doing, however you're showing up and whatever you're wearing, however you look in the face, it's aligned to the fact that you're moving on and away from some real bullshit in your life, yeah? I want to talk about the blues of it all because there's so much blue in this energy over here with the two people in the boat and the way that this water is kind of moving. And I just said it's a vibe. It's kind of giving me Krishan Rock energy with all the blue face drama of it all. And we've got blue face here with the Emperor, which is the action position. Yeah. And when we're talking about blue, in this reading specifically with the anxiety card in the middle, it talks to me about feeling blue, feeling low, feeling depressed, feeling sad. Someone who has had to break that anxiety and stress. Someone who's been marked or tarnished from a relationship that's toxic, yeah? You're feeling blue in the face, that's a phrase, yeah? Down in the dumps, I'm feeling blue, yeah? It's a vibe all the time, but it's not when you're feeling blue, is it? So someone's had to move away from this dark night of the soul, this bad thing that happened in the nighttime, some kind of night terrors, something evil happening at night. Either way, you're moving towards the sun. I'm telling you now, what is coming for you in the future looks a million times better than the life that you've been living. That's what I do want to assure you with, okay? Right now, there's a lot of anxiety because there's a lot of things you can't see. I want to keep talking about nights. I want to keep talking about night times. I want to talk about nighttime abuse. Oh, dearie me. I want to talk about night terrors. I want to talk about panic attacks. I want to talk about nightmares. Yeah. I want to talk about waking up in cold sweats. Someone's working through trauma heavy. Yeah. Don't worry. I see you and I hear you. If you've got children, you're worried about them at nighttime as well. I'm just going to say this and put it out there because I protect children. It's my natural way of existing. I come from a childcare background and safeguarding and child protection. I don't know who you're bringing around your kids, or if you do have kids, or who you have around your house, but make sure that you always have the baby monitor on and the screens on, and you are always kind of making sure that your kids are safe, and don't just let anybody around your kids or up in your house or in your private space. You have the people that you love and close to you that will go and check on baby and the kids, but don't just be having people around up in your space. And make sure your kids are protected as well. And if your kids are saying stuff and having nightmares or night terrors or acting weird in the nighttime, monitor that, okay? I have this real need in my energy right now to just monitor what the children are going through at nighttime. If they're screaming, if they're crying, if their behaviours have changed and they're acting irrational, if they've come back from spending the weekend with grandparents or anyone else and they're acting different, monitor that, yeah? Like, I just feel like the child needs to be protected more than anything else. And this could be a sign of you and your inner child if you don't have children, okay? Because there's something that's got to be transmuted here. There's habits and behaviors and love languages and communication styles that could be a trigger to that child, or that trigger to your inner child, or that trigger to you. And your mental health has definitely been affected, and that could also be affecting the kids. So the kids could be acting out and having sleepless nights because something happened at the house during the night, in my head I get a little bit of the vision of Taylor from Mormon Wives, where she's fighting her partner and the police come, and then she's actually throwing furniture and stuff, and one of the pieces of furniture hit the kid. Yeah? That's what I see, like domestic violence, real toxic shit around children. Like, watch that. Watch yourself. Watch your surrounding environment. If you're cussing a bad word, you're arguing and you're having problems in the house, or you were in the past, that's going to affect the child's mental health and emotional well-being. That's going to give the child anxiety. That's going to give the child panic attacks. That's either happened to you in the past when you were a child, or you're doing that now in front of your child. Yeah? Learned behavior, we pass it on. Certain things we think are acceptable because we went through it, but we need to heal from that trauma. Yeah? Toxic relationships, fighting in relationships, abusive relationships, it's not on. This is titled transmutation for a reason. Yeah? And you've got so much anxiety and stress, you need to move away and start afresh. You've done seen the red flags. Yeah, so many blood clot red flags, I want to say, and over and over again you see the red flags, but you carry on. You're with someone who's wearing a mask. This person made you wear a mask. You couldn't even be the real you. You couldn't even be the most beautiful version of yourself. Yeah, they played you down. I want to say they played you for a punk, because they made you think looking this way was the most beautiful. Do this to your hair. Dress like this. They were trying to make you look less than you were. They were trying to make you look less royal, poor quality, low rent. They were trying to make you look basic in relation to them. Who in their right mind does that? Don't you want your partner to shine and flourish and look good? They were trying to play you for some like broke, bummy bitch. That's what I get, male or female. Yeah? If you're a male, even more so, they'll call you a bitch all the time as an antagonistic way to piss you off, because there's no other way to emasculate a man by calling a man a bitch. Yeah? Just bitch him out real quick, make him feel stupid. That's coming up in the cards as well. Or in my clairvoyance, should I say. So in the past, you were working on balance. You were trying to repair this relationship. You were trying to heal. You were trying to get back together. But you were having anxiety because there's a lot you couldn't see. But in the future, something is going to really collapse and like fall away. All the bullshit, all the lies, all the masks, all the disingenuous energy, you're going to go for what I would call a consciousness shift. There's going to be a paradigm shift in your reality where all the old bits of you that ain't been working and all these things that you used to do, you used to be like, you're going to start clocking shit. Like, why am I doing that? Why do I still wear that? Why do I own that? Why do I listen to that music? Why does my house look like this? Like, someone's going to literally wake up one day and it's going to be like you had amnesia or you were wrapped in... You're like, no, wait, hold on. What the fuck? Why do I live here? Why do I look like this? Why am I doing... No. Someone's going to flip their life upside down because they're going to go, whoa. No, I must have lost my mind. Where have I been? You're getting such an upgrade in your life now. You're transmuting all of this energy. I'm talking to an earth angel. I'm talking to a light worker. I'm talking to an empath. I'm talking to a highly sensitive person who has had somebody else in their energy field that you didn't even feel you anymore. And you had no idea that you were running on somebody else's cognition. You were programmed by this person. I want to say you was programmed by this motherfucker. Heavy. Could be a mother, sister, brother, lover, don't matter. Someone had you totally fucked in the head. You're also clairvoyant and you've also got a lot of other gifts. You hear things, you see things that aren't there. You could also smell things as well. You could also smell illness, disease. You pick up on little random things all the time. I'm talking to a real little That's So Raven person, yeah? That's so Raven, that's the future I can see. Oh, okay. That's what I get. You know when Raven's eyes just start spinning out? Yeah. That's why your life's been hella fucking manic and chaotic, yeah? People could also say you're manic, you have manic depression, you got mental health disorders, you're manic, blah, 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 blah. You're That's So Raven in this bitch, and that ain't really discussed too much in any clinical book that's out nowadays, so bear that in mind. And it's a situation of literally... You're always spinning out. Your eyes always spinning out because you're seeing shit. And when you're acting on it, you're sharing it, you're telling people what you're seeing in your vision, and they're dismissing it. Oh, there you go again with your words of wisdom. There you go again with your magic eye. There you go again with your evil eye and your vision. And they dismiss it. But it's true. They know it's true, but they mock you for it. But it's true. You need to start knowing your truth, and you need to stop sharing your truth with people that are just not even worthy of hearing it. You've got power and you've got source, and you need to nurture it and use it in the right way. Same way I'll be using my gifts over here. Took me a long time to just be me and say, fuck everyone else. This is how I operate. This is what I see. I'm doing me. Not only that, right now around you, it's bait. I want to say it's bait. You're great. It's absolutely fucking bait that you're great. Yeah. 9 of Cups energy coming through here, and it's just talking to me about everything around you is lit, prime for success. This is what you're meant to be doing. Sorry for the noise in the background. We've got cats playing with their toys. I can only apologise, but we're letting them roam free. We've got 3 cats now, new kittens just joined the crew, and it's mayhem up in here, but we've got to keep going. 9 of Swords, yeah, in this energy as well, in the position of you have turned all the anxiety, or you're slowly turning all the anxiety and all the 9 of Swords on its head. Funny that 9 of Swords came out and I didn't see that until now, because actually what it's talking to me about, let me move that toy because I'm going to get annoyed. Hold on. Sorry guys, life is real, right? 9 of Swords, you're turning that on its head, yeah? So the anxiety card in the middle, yeah, is now being clarified by the 9 of Swords. Definitely nightmares, definitely night terrors, definitely night sweats, sleepless nights, yeah? I don't even get insomnia. I wanted to say that a little bit, but no, it's like whatever's happened in the nighttime, let it happen. Go to John Moyer. Go to John Moyer, yeah? Moyer spelled Moyer. I'll put it in the description if I remember. If not, search for it. And it's simply nighttime hypnosis. I tell you, he's the greatest. Go and look at the different versions of them, the different things he does, and find the one right for you. Cord cutting's great, but he might have some kind of transmutation stuff or letting go of the past stuff. You need something like that, okay, to help you sleep. Just listen to it and you should be able to fall asleep. He is a lifesaver when you're going through major shifts in life, and you are going through a major shift in life. I do want to say there's success surrounding you, and it appears to be rooted around apology. I'm saying because I'm looking and I'm going, do you need to apologize, or does someone need to apologize to you? Because I'm looking at, okay, I see you saying, I'm so sorry, but I can't really help you. Yeah? I've got me to care about. I've got me to think about. If you're paying for somebody else's groceries, if you've let someone move in with you, if you're catering and being a provider for somebody else or a lot of people in your life, it's not that you're cutting them off, but you're making it clear you're going to have to fund yourself. You're going to have to pay for yourself. You're going to have to feed yourself. I can't do this anymore. Oh, yeah? Some people need to get cut off. Once again, I'm saying it in the way of, they're taking your energy, not seeing. It's not seeing them anymore. You'll still have relationships with them, but they're depleting your supply. If you've got a pantry full of food, yeah, and you're restocking and everyone's coming around to your house and you just filled up the pantry, but it's absolutely empty by the end of the week. And if it was just you by yourself, that would last you the whole month. But with everybody else up in the pantry, that's lasting you a week. That means you are spending how much more money? A hell of a lot more money, because you're feeding all these people as well. And it's taken from you. They're up in your space. They're up in your energy. You need to be focused on you. There should not be anyone around you. And once again, I've got that energy of loads of people being around your kids. That's unstabilizing your child. If someone's smoking around your child, that's not good as well. That's why I get like people walking around the house and walking into rooms and just smoking and chatting and laughing and making noise. The children are sleeping. The children need a safe space. The children need a home, not a hangout. Yeah? No one should be hanging out at your private home. No one should be hanging out at your family home if you have kids. Yeah? You need to start changing the social standards of what's acceptable for you and what you think's okay and how you want your future to flourish. It ain't gonna flourish with loads of people hanging out just eating out your pantry, making up noise in your house. You need a good night's sleep. You need sage and Palo Santo. You need a clean house that's hoovered and that smells nice. You need some potpourri, some essence oils. You need nice artwork on the wall. You need some nice chilling meditation music, yeah? You need to be smelling Palo Santo and cinnamon and lemongrass instead of marijuana and cigarettes, yeah, if that is the case. Like, think about good energy and good vibes. Really think about that. And if you haven't got kids, then this is about your inner child, how you grew up and what you saw and what you thought was acceptable. How are you living right now? Yeah? Is your house warm enough? Have you got the right rugs? Have you got the right curtains? Have you got cushions on your sofa? Are you comfortable? Yeah? Have you got pets? Is the pets area clean? What's your child's room look like if you do have a child? What's your room look like? Have you got the right duvets, the right sheets, the right pillows? Is the flooring right? Is the temperature right? Does it smell nice in there? Is it cleaned? When's the last time you cleaned it? A lot of questions to be asked. A lot of transmutation. There's a lot of things that need to be thrown out. This is the paradigm shift I'm talking about. Someone's going to wake up and go, whoa, 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 hold on, wait a minute. What have I been doing here? What am I even doing here? Some of you could be moving as well. Like, you need a home. So I don't know where you're staying or what's going on or how you've been living, but there needs to be a shift. You need to put stable and strong roots down and start grounding yourself and making a real lifelong purchase and decision that's for you and your child, not for everybody else to hang and chill. No more hangouts as well. All these people don't need to be around you all the time. You don't need to be out here big pimping and flexing heavy. Yeah? You've got a crown. You don't need to wear it. You don't need to be in extra jewelry and extra makeup, extra hair, lace wigs, whatever it is. You don't need to be out here flossing and flexing. You don't need to overdo it all the time. You don't need surgery. You don't need a headdress. You don't need additional tattoos. You need to work on your inner self because you need to sleep at night. And you're not sleeping at night because your environment is off, the feng shui is off, the energy is off. When you come into your house, yeah, the moment you walk in, it's meant to be a vibe. You're meant to come in and go, oh, finally, I'm home, I can chill. It's meant to be empty, quiet, peaceful, melodic. And you go to your bedroom, it's meant to be even more that way. It's meant to be, oh, yes. Time to unwind, time to close my eyes, time to rest. Your environment is not right for you. You got to move away, and there's so many red flags around you. If you're dating someone as well and dating someone new after you left somebody else, toxic. Because you got into that relationship where you were unhealed as well, so you're now in a next toxic relationship. And you're kind of in it for all the wrong reasons. It's giving me Cardi B getting with Stefan. What are you doing with him? Why are you pregnant for Stefan? Please explain, because I never did understand why you needed a new man straight away in the middle of blood clot divorce. One for you. And I love Cardi B to pieces. I'm so sorry, Cardi. Please don't hurt me. Because she's got a beautiful child out of it and she's an amazing, powerful woman and her tour is doing incredibly well. I love Cardi from Love and Hip Hop days. She's amazing. But even she would say that she made a real fuck up there. Because she was in toxic energy and she still wasn't healed from her ex. And she's just gone straight into her next relationship, quite vengeful and bitter. And she should have just worked on herself and transmuted the energy, you know? Because Stefan ain't got a good reputation already. There was already things flying around about him being gay. And having, calling next man to his bedroom. Like, a lot of shit was coming out about him. At the start of their relationship. So many red flags, and she just dismissed it again and again. He was there for the clout. He just was riding the opportunity train. And at that time, that was Cardi. Yeah? So don't let anyone just come around and ride the opportunity train. And I get someone as well, like if you've got kids, I get someone who acts like they like your kid. They don't like your child. They don't care for you and your child really. And you can see that in their face and their energy. And you're like, oh, you're all right with him? Are you all right to hold him? Are you okay? And they're just kind of like goofy and awkward with it. Like, just, ugh. And you could just give me my child back, please. Like, okay, we can go now. Or just leave. Like, oh, shit. Cats are throwing things around. My cats are just giving me a synchronistic message as well, because I've had this kitten for like 3 weeks now. And if I'll be honest with you, this is not even, I don't know why I'm sharing this with you, but the cat just shit up the blood clot house. Diarrhea everywhere. I've never had a cat have diarrhea in my house. Diarrhea in my bedroom. Diarrhea in the bathroom. Diarrhea on my favourite throw in the front room, on the sofa. The house stinks. I've cleaned the whole house from top to bottom. Vex. So... as the cat, the same little kitten, just knocked down a whole load of books onto the floor and my remotes, I'm just going, whoa. I've got to make sure I transmute all of this energy and clean up this space. I've already cleaned it. But this energy is off in here now because of that. So I need to sage, I need to Paolo. And normally I would put the cat somewhere just to kind of rest and chill and have their own time. And have my own recording time. I can't do that. I need to give the cat opportunity to move around the house more freely. Yeah? I need to let her go a little bit wild. She's new kittens struggle, yeah, with new homes. So she's not been here that long, and I've got 2 other cats, and they're all fighting, they're all hissing at each other, they're all crying. It's too much. So she needs time just to kind of explore the house, be on her own, and I'm quite firm with the kitten because I've got 2 already. I'm just going to train her quick, tell her to do this, tell her to do that. But she needs more time. And suddenly now she's got diarrhea and all her food and everything's been the same. So it's a sign everyone needs different energy and time from you. Everyone needs different treatment. My 2 other cats are fine and well, but they're triggered by this new arrival. And this new kitten ain't ever been here before, don't know me, don't know the cats. She's got to adjust. There is a lot of adjustments happening, yeah? And just another example, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I feel like it's synchronistic, yeah? My cats have been fighting and hissing with the new kitten, yeah? They're all like hissing, crazy, arguing, all like clawing at each other. So I separate them. And at the night time, I'll put the kitten somewhere else in the house. And I'll let the cats have their normal space because they're territorial, right? And we all need to chill and have a good night's sleep. But in the middle of the night, the cat is going bananas, the oldest cat. And she's vexed. And I'm like, what are you vexed for? Why are you making noise at 2 a.m? What's your blood clot problem? And then she's making it clear she wants the kitten out. She doesn't want the kitten to be in another room without her. She wants the kitten to be in the lounge. So I let the kitten in the lounge. But you're fighting at 3 a.m. So make it make sense, cat. Why are you fighting at 3 a.m? Why are you crying down the blood clot house when I put her in a different room? So you want to fight at 3 a.m. But I need to sleep. So make it make sense, cat. Make it make sense. It never did make sense. So, Gemini, make it make sense, please. What do you need? And what do all these other people around you need? And what don't you need? Because there's a lot of moving pieces and a lot of different things going on here. And everyone needs to be catered for. And I'm pretty sure you don't want a house full of shit and diarrhea all around a blood clot place. So really think about what you can do to manage anxiety and stress. Because my kittens are anxious. She just gets battered up and bullied every day. And all the other cats are like, move from here. Come from here. And even I'm like that with her. Because I've got to train her to not go to certain places she's not allowed to go to. So I'll be like, no. And she's like, oh, I just want attention. I'm new, you know. But it's hard. So you've got to find the balance. Yeah, that's my point with this story. Got to find the balance of what everybody needs in your life, but more importantly, what you need. And you need to set healthy boundaries with the others, and you need to protect and look after your kids, okay? Love and light, Gemini. Love and light.